family of 8-year-old Relisha Rudd holding out hope that she's still alive after a grim report today from D.C. police. Good evening. I'm Doreen Gensler.
And I'm Jim Vance. Tonight, members of Relisha's family tell us they still do not believe that Khalil Tatum could hurt the little girl. The D.C. police say no one has seen Relisha Rudd since March 1st. And the police say they have a record of Tatum buying large garbage bags the next day.
Police have spent all day and most of the night searching an area near Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens in Northeast. We begin our team coverage with News 4's Shomari Stone, who just spoke to Relisha Rudd's mother. Shomari?
Well, tonight, Relisha Rudd's mother is speaking out for the first time about this latest development. She says that she defends her decision not to call police after her daughter went missing over approximately 3 weeks from the D.C. General Family Shelter behind me.
I love you. And come back home to your mother safely.
Shamika Young speaks out to her missing daughter, Relisha Rudd, holding on to hope the 8-year-old is alive.
And if you do return back home, you will never, ever go with anybody else. You will be next to my side.
Shamika shares her reaction with me to the latest development in her daughter's disappearance. Tonight, 2 D.C. police sources tell me Tatum bought lime and a shovel in addition to the contractor-sized garbage bags on March 2nd. They're searching a park for Relisha. D.C. police believe she's possibly in danger.
That got my head messed up.
Shamika says she trusted her 8-year-old with 51-year-old Tatum, a janitor at the shelter where she and her kids lived. Why did you trust him?
He didn't look like that type of person.
Police say he's suspected of killing his wife last week, and he's on the run with Relisha. Some people would say, why didn't you call police if your daughter was missing?
I ain't want to lose my other 3 kids.
Today we've learned the last time anyone else is known to have seen Relisha was on March 1st, and she was with Tatum. Some say you refused to fill out a missing persons report. Is that true?
And we're going to get that clear. No, that's not true. They never asked me to issue out a missing person report.
Police say Relisha's mother gave her daughter to Tatum. She says he would take her to Disney on Ice and bought her gifts. Shamika tells me she loves Relisha and she's a loving mother.
I'm a hell of a good mother. And I am going to say this. It's kids out here that wish they had a mother like me.
And tonight, something interesting to note. Shamika tells me that Relisha was in the care of Shamika's mother and sister at the time of her disappearance. Well, I called the mother and sister and they say that's absolutely not true. Now, one thing seems to be clear. They all hope that Relisha Rudd is alive and they want Tatum behind bars. Live in Southeast D.C., I'm Shomari Stone, News 4.
Khalil Tatum's on the FBI's most wanted list tonight. D.C. police believe he's still in the area. They think at some point he went to Kenilworth Park in Northeast. That's where officers have been searching all day and into the night. News 4's Jackie Benson is there with the latest on the investigation. Jackie?
Doreen, at this hour, all of the entrances to Kenilworth Park remain sealed off by D.C. police. By nightfall, the active search of the 700 acres that make up Kenilworth Park and Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens in Northeast Washington was suspended until Friday. D.C. police cadets, K-9 search officers, and detectives spent the day on a grim mission, searching for signs of 8-year-old Relisha Rudd, missing now for weeks.
We cannot ignore the possibility that he may have killed her.
D.C. Police Chief Kathy Lanier says investigators have tracked the movements of 51-year-old Khalil Tatum, a janitor at the D.C. Family Shelter. Relisha's mother entrusted the girl to his care on February 26th. That night, the 2 were seen by security cameras at a motel in Northeast Washington. On March 1st, the 2 were seen at another D.C. motel. It was the last time Relisha was confirmed to be alive.
On March 2nd, we know that Mr. Tatum purchased, among other items, a carton of black 42-gallon self-tie contractor trash bags within the District of Columbia. Not long after that purchase, Mr. Tatum was in the area of the aquatic gardens for a period of time.
Chief Lanier says Tatum's purchase of items that could be used to bury a body point to a worst-case scenario.
While this current operation in the aquatic gardens would be best described as a recovery operation, we have not given up hope that we may still find Relisha alive.
Police tell us the search will resume tomorrow at daybreak. Khalil Tatum still on the run. Live in Northeast Washington, Jackie Benson, News 4.